Yeah, for sure. Now, obviously, you are an energetic character, especially on LAN. I was kind of trying to ask you a question, thinking back over the years, because being back then when it was Smoke Criminal and the Pug Star kind of Stewie, what is it like looking back and realizing where you are now, one of the best in North America? Like, have you ever really fully grasped, all the things you've already accomplished?
I haven't completely really took the time and sit back and look at my own career fully. I think I do look back at some of the best moments, like winning the major, winning the Grand Slam, but I just think that just because it's myself, I never really look at it from the third person perspective. I never, I can't describe myself. I don't know what other people see in me. I just feel like looking back at it, I was once a star coming up, and now that I've gone on Liquid, and throughout my time on SK, I kind of learned to gradually change into more of a role player. Something that's important, it's something that a team needs, and I feel like when I was looking at Liquid before I joined, I see this role that I've been working on SK. I see that they need that. They need this type of role player, and I could be that person that helps them get to the jump over the next barrier. So I'm glad I can make that happen. No words to be said, to be honest.
And speaking of roles, obviously Fallen being the latest addition has probably alleviated a lot of pressure for you. He definitely fits a role that maybe someone like you wanted. What's it been like, though, playing alongside one of the more notorious figures in Counter-Strike history?
Fallen has always been a teammate that I love playing with. It's funny because when I went from Cloud9 to SK, that's where I learned the most about the game, how to play a different style, how to play smart, how to play together as a team. And I brought a lot of that from what I learned from Fallen to Liquid. And for him to come back and have this reunion type thing, I think it makes me feel a lot more relieved, a lot more pressure relieved off my shoulders. He's doing most of the calling, and I feel like since he's joining us, it's taking him some time to adapt. And I think the table's kind of turned where he's kind of learning from us now instead of me learning from him. So it's nice to have a teammate that I liked playing with back then to join this final iteration of Liquid.
Yeah, and I think a lot of fans out there, maybe I know obviously a very appreciated role, but still don't know necessarily the impact that an IGL role can have on someone's performance. So what has that been like for you, dibbling and dabbling back and forth with that kind of thing?
I think as I grew as a player, I'm this natural leader where when I see something, I'm not afraid to say it. If I have the right read, and even if it's wrong, like I will still say it. I feel like I'm a mid-round caller. I see things, and I'm not afraid to voice it. So it's always natural for me to do that. But now having Fallen, I think it makes me focus a lot on my own game. But the problem with me is that I think I've been repping this IGO role for so long, and feeling the need to actually fulfill that role. I feel nowadays it's not about me thinking about my opponents, what their next move is, how they're going to react. I think I'm thinking more big picture. I'm letting Elige do most of those thinkings, how he's going to get those frags, Naf, Grim, and I'm thinking, okay, well, we got this frag here. How are we going to end the round? How are we going to finish it? What's the best thing possible? So I'm so slowly adjusting back to, just focusing on my own game, but I feel like it's a natural part of me to also voice my opinion.